Hello DPT fans, and welcome to Between a Plant with Lisa. I'm so happy to be here with you once again. I'm here with Dr. Trent. He has joined me, and we're going to ask him a few questions and find out a little bit more about him. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So, Dr. Trent, I wanted to start off by just asking, where are you from?
I'm originally from Flagstaff, Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about how you actually got here to Phoenix. What was your pathway like?
So I grew up in Flagstaff. I was there until about 6th grade. Then I went down to Camp Verde with my parents from middle school to high school. Went back up to Flagstaff for undergrad at NAU. Spent about a year down here, personal training, and then went to Chicago for 3 years for PT school.
Yeah.
So been kind of back and forth, and all my family's here, so I found myself back here in Phoenix. So
a true Arizonian.
yeah, to the core.
We're glad you're here. So tell me a little bit about what excites you about physical therapy.
What excites me? I think one of the more exciting things is watching people learn a skill and learn something that they can not only apply to their lives and make sure that they're getting better themselves, but apart from us rehabbing them and helping them finally having that aha moment is such a gratifying sensation to yourself as a clinician, because again, you're not only getting somebody better, you're teaching somebody how to stay better, and I think that's such a gratifying feeling.
Yeah.
And that's what excites me.
That's awesome. Now, just kind of off topic question, what's your favorite food?
What's my favorite food?
I know that they're all dying to know this.
I do a lot of plant-based cooking, so
Okay.
a lot of I eat a lot of vegetables. So, but I would say like pastas and things are always like a go-to, my
Okay.
favorite.
So you're always extremely healthy then.
I try to be.
Yeah.
I try to make healthier decisions. I wouldn't say I'm completely plant-based, but I do a lot of my own cooking plant-based. And if I go out with friends and stuff, I'll allow myself, to eat things that I wouldn't usually cook for myself. But yeah.
So another perspective that you could add to people or give people is a little bit of tips on the health side of things, the healthy foods.
Exactly. And I love talking about nutrition, and it's definitely something that inspires me and something that I really like having in my own life, and something that I hope to inspire others with. So
that is great.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite hobbies? Things that you enjoy?
Some of my favorite hobbies. Well, cooking. I like doing I like hiking. I go on a lot of hikes here in the valley. I just went to Tom's Thumb, which was really cool. So I like that
nice.
one. There's a couple other places I haven't been yet, but other hobbies, I am pretty athletic. I've played soccer and volleyball, so those are things that I continue to try to work into my life as just fun recreational things that I do.
Yeah. And
then on top of that, I have just started doing a little bit more songwriting and a little bit of like singing. So I have a friend that I go to their place and we kind of work on some vocals and stuff, which is kind of fun. So it's something that I've kind of adapted creatively into my own life, which is awesome.
That's awesome. It's always good to have the very thoughtful side where you have to think a lot here, and then also you get to enjoy a little creativity on the side.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can always sing to people.
Yeah. Tell me a
while
song, I'll try to sing it. But
do some type of like exercise with them and serenade them while it's happening.
There you go.
Yeah. What was the deciding factor that led you into physical therapy?
So I graduated with a fitness wellness degree and became a personal trainer. I was down here working at a couple assisted living communities. And there I worked with a lot of physical therapists. I worked with speech therapy, other occupational therapists, and what I was finding is that as a personal trainer, I just felt very limited with what I could do to help people. And so I just started asking questions, started hanging out with more of the physical therapists, and kind of found a niche to really want to help people in a larger way, especially when people are injured and wanting to just get back to their lives.
Right.
So.
Can be a little bit more hands-on with that process.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then I have the skill and the knowledge to also help them continue on with their goals and their healthy lifestyles. So,
right.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So.
What about traveling? I know traveling is something that you really enjoy. So tell me a little bit about what your favorite places that you traveled and what your future goals are.
Yeah. I actually had the opportunity a couple years ago I went to Guatemala. And I only went there for about a week. I went for a PT service trip, and that was really eye-opening and very awesome because I got to spend some time with a lot of other volunteers from all over the world. I got to hang out with a lot of the locals there, which was really cool. So it was really a really eye-opening experience, and I really enjoyed just getting out of the U.S. for a change and just seeing something different. So I definitely want to continue traveling, and I think the South American countries are something that has always intrigued me, and Latin culture, and once I learn Spanish all the way, I hope to travel to a lot of those other places. So
that's awesome. We'll have to teach you some salsa dancing so you can
will
go down there.
Yeah.
Well, what about one more question?
Yeah,
my last
absolutely.
question. What is your favorite book that you've read?
My favorite book. I think I put this down on my bio, but I've always been one who's kind of been into either like spiritual or fictional books. So one of the books that I read that I've always enjoyed, that I've read a couple times now, is The Shack.
Oh yeah, that's a good
And
one.
so I don't know if you've ever read that one, or
I have.
Yeah. So just kind of a good story, and something that I hold dear to my own values and beliefs. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Of course, thank you.
They'll get to know you a little bit more now. I've even gotten to know you a little bit more.
Absolutely.
We're excited to have you on board, and make sure to ask him to sing. Have a great day.
Thank you.